Hello, fellas. Welcome back to our 12th season together of Saco del Toro. Huge shout out to all the OGs that have been here for all 12 seasons, but also super appreciative of every member that we've had join in subsequent years. So, really happy to have everybody aboard. Looking forward to, more years in the future together. Before we get started on the draft lottery, couple pieces of housekeeping I want to take care of. First and foremost, huge shout out, big congratulations to Griffin winning his first championship this past season. I know he was excited to get that trophy emoji in the Discord to accompany his clown that many of us now have. Congrats, Griffin. Enjoy your title defense season. Wish you and everybody else the best of luck as always. Um, Next item. Last year, Brian and Kendrick helped step up. With some of the stuff I was dealing with my back injury. They have volunteered to help out again this season. So we'll have kind of a commish team. They'll help out as VP commissions. You'll likely hear from one of them in the coming days if you haven't already about keepers. Let's get those keepers in. The quicker we do them, the sooner we can set the draft board. People can start mock drafting. I know some of us like to brag they don't mock draft and still do well in the regular season. Hint, hint, Max, looking at you. But I know others of us, like Kendrick, like to do 250 mock drafts on Fantasy Pros and get graded out. So the sooner we get this, the sooner we can start preparing for the draft, which does have a set date. The day before, well, the night before opening night, which is September 4th this year. So our draft will be September 3rd. As of right now, it's at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time because we do have a couple West Coast people. We want to ensure that they're able to make the draft, but there won't be any changing of the draft date as usual. That's kind of a hard, fast rule that we've had now for several years. It's just you accommodate for the draft, not the other way around. Let's see what else we have. We have $150 of league dues that are due from each member. Let's be sure to get these in before the start of the draft. Last year we did a great job. Last year Max was our team league accountant. I know, Max, you have a lot going on right now. So if you're not able to continue in that role, just let me know and I can transition to somebody else. But unless I hear otherwise, we'll assume that we still send those league dues to Max. If you have any questions about where to send them, Venmo's obviously preferred and easiest, and you should have his handle. But if not, you can always just reach out in the Discord channel, and we can get that to you. The last note that I wanted to bring up was just the re-emphasis of the Sacco punishment. A lot of this comes from the head down, so take responsibility for this. But I really want to emphasize the Sacco punishment moving forward. The last couple of years we haven't done that, which has led to us not really doing much with the weekly awards, which for a while there we were paying out on a weekly basis at $10 for Offensive Player of the Week. I would love to get back to that. So moving forward with this next upcoming season, both the Sacco loser and the runner-up Sacco will have to pay their Sacco dues. We'll need $170, so I'm thinking something like $100 to $70 split, or a 110-60, 120-50. We can iron out the details later. But I'm not going to retroactively hit up our two Sacco losers this past season. I'll be funding this season's weekly awards, but moving forward, let's put a little bit more stakes in the game so nobody wants to get that Sacco. I know the clown emoji is enough, but let's also put a little monetary value to it. Okay, so with that, let's move on to the draft lottery. Keep in mind, this is just the order in which you're able to select the draft spot that you're in. So if you win this draft lottery, you can pick any draft slot that you want, as always. So following the conclusion of the draft lottery, I'll reach out to said winner, and we can start divvying up where people want to draft. So let's get started. right, there we have it. The draft lottery order selection is picked. There wasn't a ton of movement, but there was some movement here. Garrett stayed steady at the number one slot. Greg was a big winner here, jumping from fifth up to second. And then Bo also was a huge winner here, who was slotted in at 11 and jumped up to 7. The biggest quote unquote losers here would be uh, Coop, who dropped from 4 to 6, and Kendrick, who dropped from 8 to 10. Otherwise, everybody else was mostly within one slot or the slot that they were projected in. So, Garrett, I will reach out to you within the Discord channel, and you will get first pick of where you would like to draft for the 2025 season. All right. Love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, and I'll be in touch in chat. Later, boys.